Hi, my name is Joel Powell, and I'm an orchestra director, and today I'm going to help you learn how to play Dragonhunter by Richard Meyer, and specifically for viola. So let's dig into it. I've taught this piece many times, and I actually have a link to one of my orchestras performing this very nicely in the description, and that way you can really hear your part and how it all fits in. So I encourage you to click on that and give that a listen. In this video, I'm going to break things down as such. I'm first going to talk you through how to play everything you need to know in this, a little tutorial. And I'm going to go chunk by chunk in it. And then at the very end, I'm going to play through the entire piece for you to hear the viola part specifically. And you can feel free to fast forward to that right now. The link is in the description below, and you can go straight to that if you just want to play through and play along. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work in small chunks here. So we'll work through like up 1 through 3, and then you see kind of the box 4 where it says measure 4. Then we'll do measure 4 through 11, then 12 to 17, and so on, just working in chunks. And first thing you're going to do is we're going to finger through these. I want you just to place your left hand and finger through it just with your left hand in place, and we're going to say the finger numbers to help you through this. Ready and go. 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. All right, so that's the left hand for that first passage. Now, let's add in the right hand with the bow, okay? Good bow hold here, fingers around the bow, nice and curved, nice and round, thumb relaxed and curved back here. And here we go, 1, 2, one finger on the A string, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. All right, and that's how the beginning sounds. Let's do that same process with measure 4 now, just the left hand, and we're just gonna finger through the finger numbers and the notes, okay? Ready, measure 4. 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2. Next part. 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. All right, a whole lot of first finger E's right there, right? Good job. Now let's put that part with the bow. One thing I do want to point out is you have a little comma above some of the rest, specifically at measure 7 and at measure 11. And all that means to do is to lift your bow and circle and set. So like the last note of measure 11 that's written before the rest, I would play that F sharp, 2 fingers on the D string, and then lift and set my bow, or what we call a circle set. I'm gonna like draw a circle in the air and then set it right before I play that next part. So lift and set. Okay, so let's hear measure 4 now, and you can play along with me. 1, 2, measure 4, you start. 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, lift. 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. All right, very good. Now we're up to measure 12. Let's keep going. Now set 3 fingers on the D string for measure 12, and let's just do the left hand finger numbers together, okay? So they start like this. Ready and go. 3, 3, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. You would lift your bow. 0, 0, 1, 1, one finger on the A, first finger B, A, G, 3 fingers, 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. All right, and then we're up to measure 18 right there. All right, so if you take a look in this passage, we again have another circle set bow lift, right, that we're gonna have to do. And then the other thing that we have throughout this passage is we have a slur with a stop bow, right, where you're gonna go up, up, and stop your bow. And that's in measure 17. So look at measure 17. You see that there? And I'm gonna show you how that works. It's like a slur. Remember, it's just an all slur is just where you're gonna put 2 or more notes in the same bow direction. So normally a slur like at 17 would be D, E, O, 1. But in this case, there are dots above the notes, which mean to stop the bow. So you're gonna go, you're gonna use half the bow for one note and about half the bow for the second note. And then nice and soft for that next passage. Okay, remember this is all forte. F means forte, which is loud, right? All right, so you're gonna, again, practice that with me at 17, last 2 notes of 17. Ready, up, and set your bow at the tip. Ready, and go. 0, 1, then soft for the next note starting at 18. All right, now let's try it. 12, let's start there with the bow. Set your bow on the string, 3 fingers on the D string. 1, 2, here we go. 3, 3, 1, 1, oh, 1, oh, lift, circle set, oh, oh, 1, 1, 1, oh, 3, 2, 1, oh, 1, oh, 1, then soft. I love this next part. This is where the dragon starts sneaking around just a little bit, right? So now it's piano at measure 18, and we're gonna play this really softly, okay? Nothing loud. We're trying to find the dragon, snuck away, okay? Kind of use your imagination here a little bit, all right? We're hunting the dragon. So at 18, let's do just the left-hand fingers with me. Ready? Set 2 fingers on the D string. Ready, and go. 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, then loud. Oh, oh, rest. Okay, and that's measure 22 that we just stopped. This part's actually pretty easy. You notice it's kind of just the same 2 measures 2 times, but softly. You're gonna use a little less bow. Your bow's gonna be a little bit further away from the bridge to get a little bit quieter sound. All right, so I think of that as like lane 1 or 2 as opposed to lane 5, which is closest to the bridge, which is when we're playing really loud. So this is just soft. So lane 1 or 2 here. Starting at 18, try it with me. Set 2 fingers on the D string. 1, 2, and softly go. 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2. Then measure 22 is just open D, right? So let's finger through the left hand. Oh, oh, okay, do that with me. Ready, and go. Oh, oh, and it's loud. Rest. Oh, oh, rest, rest. Oh, oh, rest. Oh, 1, 1, 1, oh, 1. Then 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I stopped on the first note of 28. Okay? Now I want you to notice as you look at your sheet music, bar 27 is probably the trickiest measure. Now your orchestra director, if you're playing this in orchestra, might have you play that A open, but I encourage you, do that 4th finger if you can, because it makes you stronger and better, right? So stretch that 4th finger, bring that elbow around. Remember, by bringing your elbow up and under and around, it's gonna help you to be able to reach that note, okay? So that's the tricky measure that I would play lots of times. But let's start at bar 22. Play through it with me. Set your bow at the frog. And now we're close to the bridge. Lane 4, 5 here. Nice and loud. Starting right at 22. 1, 2, open D, and go. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. 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 Slow bow. 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you notice I brought my elbow around. That helped me to be able to reach where that pinky is. Otherwise, it's hard to be able to reach to that note if we don't bring our elbow around, okay? So bring that elbow around, all right? Now let's do the fingers, just the fingerings through 28, all right? And going on, ready? 28, 1, 2, and your turn, go. 1, rest, rest, rest. 1, 1, oh, 1, 1, oh, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, oh, 1, 2, 3, oh, 1, 1, 2, oh, 1. Those are open A's. 1, 1, oh, 1, 1, oh, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, oh, 1, rest, rest. 1, oh, 1, rest, rest. 1, oh, 1, 1. Okay, and you have 2 rests at the end of bar 37 as well. Good job. All right, very nice. Now I want you to notice there 2 things. You got more bow lifts, like so if you look at your sheet music at bar 32, you have a bow lift at 32 where you're gonna circle and set the bow once again, just like we did before. Circle set, okay? And then you go back to the D string, 1 finger on the D string. Same thing at bar 35, you play an E, rest, lift, and you're gonna circle and set and play that part as well. But then one other little detail here, then we have pizzicato. And I love this part of the music, right? So first of all, I think of 28, that passage we just played, as we're kind of hunting the dragon right here. And the battle's happening between low strings and upper strings. You can decide who the dragon is, but you're battling back and forth. At 36, we switch from going arco with the bow to pizzicato. So we have a note with the bow, rest, rest, where we then switch to pizzicato. Let me show you how we do that. When we go to pizzicato, we're not just going to set the bow down or on the stand. We don't have time for that, and that would sound horrible and look horrible, right? So instead, we take the bow, and you can see it in my hand right here. I'm going to bring it around like this, my thumb in front of. I'm not going to touch the horsehair. My thumb goes up and over, and then kind of just the bow basically I almost kind of turn it around my hand so that the hair is facing the inside of my hand. And then my thumb and my index finger are straight out. And then I can plant my thumb at the corner of the fingerboard and my index finger out to be able to pluck the notes. Really easy, and it's kind of fun. You see how fast you can get it. You can challenge your friends to see who is faster, okay? I used to do that with my friends. So at 36, let's play just measure 36 for just a second, then we'll play all of that passage, okay? So measure 36, one finger on the D string. You play that with first finger on the D string with your bow. Ready and go. One, rest, rest. And the pizzicato is soft, so not too loud on the pizzicato. Try that again. That's tricky, right? So again, I go from here to this, right? And again, the horsehair is not touching my hand. I don't want to get the oils from my hand on there. Okay, so again, it's going to sound like this. Rest, rest. Rest, rest, okay? Now, let's do all of 28, and I'm going to play from 28 to 37. Here we go. 1, 2, play with me one finger. Rest, rest, rest. 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 1, 2, 0, 1. Lift, circle, set. 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1. Rest, circle, set. Rest, soft. Rest, rest. Now, this next passage is where you're kind of tiptoeing around to try to find the dragon, right? The dragon has eluded you somehow, and so you're trying to hunt the dragon, trying to find it, and this is all pizzicato, like little soft footsteps. One of the problems with this section is it always wants to rush and go too fast, so maybe practice this with your metronome, that little clicking box that helps you keep a steady beat. There are a lot of free apps you can use for that, okay? But work to keep a steady beat and don't speed up throughout this passage. It's the #1 challenge in this piece, okay? So I'm at measure 38 right now. Let's just finger through the left hand. Ready? Set one finger on the D string. First note's E, one finger on the D string. Ready and go. 1, rest. O, rest. O, rest. 1, rest. 2, rest. O, 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 1, rest. 1, rest. O, rest. O, rest. 1, 1, 1, O, 1, O, 1, rest. And that last note at 45 is 3 whole counts long. So it's a long one. You got to really hold that out, okay? Don't get anxious, all right? Then it's loud again. But notice, all this is piano, but it doesn't mean it goes faster, okay? Now, let's play through that. And again, I'm not going to put my bow down for this. I'm going to hold it the advanced pizzicato way, what I call advanced pizzicato, which is where I'm going to bring the bow in like that, pointer finger and thumb out like that. Plant the thumb at the corner of the fingerboard, and let's go at it here at 38. Try it with me. Ready and go. 1, rest. O, rest. O, rest. 1, rest. 2, rest. O, 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 1, rest. 1, rest. O, rest. O, rest. 1, 1, 1, O, 1, O, 1, 2, 3, rest, okay? And now you're up to bar 46, all right? Now it's forte, so suddenly much louder. Let's just do the left hand finger numbers and go ahead and do that with me, okay? Finger numbers only. Ready, 46, go. O, rest. 2, rest. 1, 1, rest, rest. O, 1, O, 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 1, rest. Soft. 1, rest. 1, rest. 1, rest. 2, rest. 1, rest. 1, O, 1, rest, rest. 1, O, 1, rest, rest. 1, O, 1, O, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right, so now let's go ahead and play through bar 46. And I want you to notice it switches to arco, which just means the opposite of pizzicato. It's with the bow. So again, you go from the other direction now, from having an advanced pizzicato position to being arco bow position, all right? So let's give it a try right at bar 46. Advanced pizzicato, plant your thumb at the corner of the fingerboard. Here we go at 46. Ready, open D. Here we go. O, loud. 2, rest. 1, 1, rest, rest. O, 1, O, 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 1, rest, soft. 1, rest. 1, rest. 1, rest. 2, rest. 1, rest. 1, O, 1, rest, rest. 101, rest, rest, bow. You noticed, as soon as I got done with measure 56, I went right back to measure 4 and I gave you a little bonus there, 2 measures. And remember, DS al coda, don't be scared by that or confused by it. All it means is you play through this piece from the very beginning, and then once you get to where it says that, DS al coda, at 56, you play all of measure 56, then you go back to measure 4, all right, where it has that S. It just means from the sign to the coda, da seño al coda, okay? So we go back to measure 4, and then we play all of 4, all the way up through 26, play all of measure 26, and then at the end of that measure, you jump to the coda, where it's measure 57. Just jump straight to that, okay? So coda, just be aware, remember where you are. Coda, measure 57, I'm gonna put one finger on the A string, and let's go ahead and do the fingers only. Ready, and go. 1, oh, now D string, 1, oh, 1, oh, 1, rest, rest. Oh, oh, 1, rest, rest. Oh, oh, 1, rest. Oh, rest. 1, oh, 1. All right. And I love the way this song ends. It's so fun. So now let's go ahead and go to 57 with the bow, okay? Set one finger on the A string. Now this is a slow bow and it's heavy. It's got to be in that lane 5 close to the bridge. So let's go there. 1, 2, 57, go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, oh, 1, rest, rest. Oh, oh, 1, rest, rest. Oh, oh, 1, rest. Oh, rest. 1, oh, 1. And that's the tutorial, and congrats, you've done it. And you can go back and go through those sections. Go slowly, go even slower if that's tricky. You notice I'm really taking the time to make sure my left hand understands what notes to be playing when. And sometimes we just have to teach that really slowly. My hands take a long time sometimes to learn those things, so it's okay if that's your hands too. Now I'm going to play through the entire part from the beginning to the end for you. 1, 2, ready, go. Now notice I was using vibrato when I was playing, which is that shaky left hand movement, but obviously you might not be to that point yet, so don't worry about that if you don't do that. Obviously I'm just modeling it how a professional would play it, so I'm adding in that vibrato, but really take your time learning this, slow it down. You can break it down for yourself and really give yourself the time to get through it and to work through it. So slower is always better when you're practicing, because remember, if you work it slowly and you can really do it at that speed, you can gradually go a little bit faster. The key is gradually, right? So I hope this helps. Feel free to rewatch it, go back through it, play through it as many times as you need, and good luck hunting the dragon. You got this. Until next time, take care, my friends.